and I'm home.
All right, guys, Trey Clark here, and this is RJ on the other line. How you doing, RJ?
Man, I'm doing great. If I was any better, I'd be twins. Beautiful Easter Sunday, the sun's shining. It's just a great day to be an American. We're still conquering the silent enemy and moving forward in a positive direction, man. It was a beautiful day in North Texas.
Man, it's great down here in Corpus. How'd you spend your day?
Man, I got up early this morning, around 4:30, doing a lot of reading. Went on about a 4-mile walk run. I didn't completely do it, go all out. Then I came back and, just did some stretching and breathing exercises just to, basically boost my immune system, and had a good meal. That's about it. How about you?
Man, I went to, I was going to go to Cole Park, the big park here on the beach, and do a live broadcast there. Or actually, sorry, I was going to go to the church service. And if you know me very well, I fucking hate church. But I was going to go just because they said you're not supposed to go, I guess. And went down there. Right. They had everything barricaded off. Could not get into the park at all. So, that ropes park where I do my morning, sometimes I'll go out there and pick guitar and stuff and do that morning wolf pack thing. That was open. So I went there and I just logged on to Facebook and watched the sunrise and let everybody else kind of chime in and say hello. And I read a Bible verse and played a few tunes that were kind of bluegrass gospel stuff. But just sat out there. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful sunrise, and the weather just couldn't be better. I tell you what, during this stuff, it would suck a hell of a lot worse if it was about 2 months from now. So luckily, viruses and hurricane season don't go hand in hand very well.
Awesome. You're right, man, because we could be, in South Texas, I know definitely from last summer how hot and humid it is. Plus in the Memphis area in the summer, it's hot and humid. I mean, Texas is just, hot anyway. So
whatever. You're from Memphis.
Weather.
You're from Memphis, man. Memphis is hot as hell, dude. I was talking to one guy that came from Memphis and was complaining about Houston humidity. I'm like, dude, I lived in Memphis. Whatever. Memphis is humid as hell, dude.
Oh, Memphis is humid. Look, I tell everybody, South Texas, Corpus, that area, the only difference is the wind blows a lot more and the mosquitoes are bigger. Because we've got the heat and humidity and the mosquitoes are just not as big. So, just saying, hey, gospel, if you sing some gospel songs, man, the king, Elvis Presley, loved gospel music, and, man, he did that just as well as he did rock and roll. So,
you know what? I should have just done an all Elvis Easter, man. I'm taking notes. I'm doing that next year, all Elvis Easter morning. I lived in Memphis when he died, and I was young. He died in, 77? Is that right? I can't remember.
Yeah, right in there, because my mom and dad had tickets to the last concert, and she still has them. We didn't get to go. Or they were going, and I think I might have been going. I'm not real sure, but I know that she still has the tickets because we didn't get to go.
Man, I remember him as, more of a character when I was at that age. I was like, I know who he is, but I was really young. But I remember the city of Memphis shut the fuck down, dude.
It definitely did.
I remember, dry cleaners. Everyone drove around with their lights on, and, it was like the whole town was in a funeral. And were you in Memphis at the time? Were you in Memphis then?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was 7 years old. Yeah, look, from the time I was born until I went into the Marine Corps, I was in either northeastern Arkansas or, the Memphis, Tennessee area. So I definitely was there. I remember my mom sitting in front of the TV crying for days over this, as sure as many other people did. It was, it was a huge story. But what was great about today for me is the church that I actually go to, that my brother goes to and is a big part of the youth, and Pastor Mike, they did a live, which they always do a live one, but I actually watched it and, got to enjoy that today, which was, different than usual, because being in Texas, I'm not there. So it was great to listen. And so, but man, it's been a great day, positive day. a great day to be outside, at least in your part of the woods and mine. Not sure if Memphis, the girls didn't really say when I talked to them how the weather was, but I've been outside for at least 3.5 to 4 hours, taking in the sun and, just boosting my immune system, doing some breathing exercises. And anything's better than nothing, get out, do something, eat good foods like you're getting ready to eat, some good pizza. And later tonight, I'm going to do some raviolis and a salad. So
the city of Corpus, it's weird. It's like a hurricane has hit, but there's no damage. But like downtown, all the barricades are up, but they're like blown over. There's cops everywhere.
Really?
It's crazy, man.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, just turning from
I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
No, right as I was turning on SPID, there were like 7 cops just there. I mean, obviously, there's something funky, but it's palpable. I mean, you can feel it in the air just driving around. Like on a hurricane, you're kind of bound by flooding or, trees falling and stuff like this. Right? I mean, the infrastructure is fine. The streets are in good shape. Weather's nice. It's like a ghost town. It's like everything's here. It's just nothing going on. I'm sure it's the same everywhere.
Nobody's there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same.
Man, I'll be honest. I mean, like here, today I went up to Kroger. Man, it was busy. I mean, here in Arlington, I don't know. I mean, it's, we don't have beaches, but, I mean, it wasn't but the stores around here have been pretty busy every day. But I'm going to tell you one thing. While I was doing my walk this morning and my bike ride this afternoon, people are out everywhere. And there's a Veterans Park is about 1.5 miles from where I stay in Arlington. And, man, the park, because of the weather, it was just packed today. So it was still, people were out moving and driving and, getting out and enjoying the day. So, and most of them were families, but not. Let's be clear, they weren't 10 or more, generally 3, 4, 5, families together, and they were all, doing their own thing. One of the houses I walked by, which was really cool, because it was so nice, they set up 2 tables out in the front yard, and the grandparents were there, and it was, I'm going to say total was 7 people, but they all were eating outside, eating their Easter brunch outside in the front yard.
I'm just wondering how a lot of these restaurants and bars and places that do brunch that count on Easter's like.
Oh, they got killed. I mean, they lost tons of money.
I don't know how. I mean, I'll bet you probably 40 to 60% of them are not opening back up. I really do believe that, including.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you. Now, here's one thing. Hey, Friday, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Friday I heard the government is pushing, there's a type of insurance, and I can't remember what it's called, but what restaurants have in case they are closed down, not by their fault. And President Trump said that he is reaching out to all of the insurance companies to make them pay to restaurants that have had this insurance for years, pay the money to them in order to help the small businesses and restaurants that have been in business for years. And I'm sure you'll have friends and people that know what it's called, but I can't remember some kind of type of insurance.
It's basically a work
situation.
It's basically a work stoppage insurance. It's just
work stoppage, something like that. Yeah, but I hope for American people that or especially American businesses, small businesses, restaurants, they need to get this. So when I see, when USAA came on board, giving everybody back 20% of their insurance premiums,
we got it checked.
Their rates for.
We got a USAA check refund. Yeah.
They got a check, or they take it off your premium?
They did both. They mailed us a check and then put the rest off of our premium. We got a physical check, and then the remainder of the balance is going to be deducted from next year's premiums.
Your premiums?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying I was going to kind of, and wrap up. I've got 2 positive quotes that I've had a lot of time to read, especially this weekend. One is from Hippocrates that has to do with health, and it says a wise person should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings. The other is from FDR. It says men are not prisoners of fate, but only prisoners of their own minds. And right now, a lot of people are prisoners of their own minds. So I can't stress it enough. Get outside, breathe fresh air, interact with people through Skype, through FaceTime, however you do it, with your loved ones that you're not with, and exercise. I mean, all of these things will help boost your mood, also your immune system, and keep everything rolling and smooth. And right now, that is just super important. Staying positive and not worrying about it. And hey, you and I are not worried about it. We know the silent enemy is under control. The Patriots are destroying it day by day, and we will be back to normal very, very soon.
Man, when you get up, you have to almost get yourself mentally ready to know that you're going to be bombarded with bad news today, which most of it is, I don't want to say whether it's false or not or what percentage is. That's not really the case, because even if it's true, you kind of have to go through the same things. Get your mind ready. Wake up and realize that it is important to be positive. You have to lead, especially us men. We need to lead, and we need to be rocks, not, marshmallows, and just make sure your head's on straight and your shoulders are forward, and your head's on a swivel, and all the puns I could make right there. But I think it's really important. It sure helped me. I'm guilty of a lot of things, but not being positive throughout my day, no matter what is going on, is not my weak suit, I promise you. So, all right, man. Exactly. Well, I'm going to eat some pizza. You're going to eat some raviolis, man. Happy Easter, brother.
Happy Easter to you. And we'll talk again tomorrow, man. Have a good day.
All right.
By the weight of this town, but I got these wheels in the ground. I'm not saying but I'm sound. I only smoke when I drink. I only smoke when I drink. I only drink when it hurts. It only hurts every day. Every day it gets worse. Worse is being alone.